furnish basic information on climate change and meteorology, as well as identify the constraint of the media in disseminating weather forecasts and how to use information communication technologies in information sharing in partnership with the Water Resources Department and other stakeholders. Recommendations were made as to how the media can effectively work with the Department of Water Resources under the supervision of the Ministry of Fisheries and Water Resources to provide information to the local people all over the country. Experts, though, believe a new page has been opened as far as climate information and services in the country is concerned. Rohibite, Grts.
UNFPA, the Gambia, Thursday presented 20 motorcycles and medical equipment to the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare and its development partners at a ceremony held at Serekunda General Hospital. Aissatou Banjal Sarr reports the donated items worth millions of dollars are geared towards building the capacities of the beneficiaries in the quest for quality healthcare services in the country.
Valued at $2,295,360 and medical equipment such as anesthesia machine, Doppler heart rate detector, hemoglobinometers with printers, automatic newborn incubators, foot-operated nebulizers, oxygen concentrators, electrical and foot-operated suction pumps, and a portable digital ultrasound scanner with printer, worth over $2,700,000 was what was presented to the health sector by the UNFPA Gambia. The materials are meant to support and enhance healthcare delivery services in the country.
I'm happy that we're providing these motorcycles, health equipment, and some hospital furniture for selected healthcare system. Because for us, UNDP and UNFPA and the UN system here, and the government of Gambia, the welfare of our people comes first. And I'm really pleased to commend the Gambian government for making sure that that is priority in their agenda, particularly the care of women and young people.
The valuable items, which are expected to greatly contribute to the Gambia government's vision of providing quality health care for all, according to the Minister of Health and Social Welfare, comes at a time when his ministry is embarking on enhancing the health sector, starting at the grassroots.
Sending 25 Gambian trained doctors to all our strategically located health facilities, both in major and major health centers and hospitals. And one of the key areas that we are trying to address is the issue of maternal and child health. And then we are collaborating with the Makai project to have most of our doctors trained in emergency obstetrics care. And we are doing this without any reservation. So I want to join my colleague minister to thank you all on behalf of the government and people of the Republic of Gambia for this magnanimous donation.
The motorbikes were distributed among the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Youth and Sport, Gambia Family Planning Association and the Women's Bureau for effective data collection and survey on maternal care and sexual reproductive health issues.
I'm aware that this year, 2014, there are more programs that we can do together. And in the ministry, we've started repositioning ourselves, our institutions, to strengthening them. I just want to show you that whatever is entrusted on us, we will make sure that we carry out the responsibilities and expectations to the letter.
Strengthening the capacity of Gambian health facilities is a prerequisite to the delivery of quality healthcare services. Thus, officials are hopeful that the items will greatly contribute to this drive when effectively utilized by the beneficiaries. Aissatou Banjal Sarr, Grts.
The Gambia Chamber of Industry, GCCI, Thursday held a meeting with the press to discuss the achievements it has registered in the past year, as well as outline planned activities for 2014. This year's event, which has the theme Inclusive Growth Through Partnership, includes a trade fair to be staged in March. Fatou Janembai was there and she now reports.
Of Business, the Gambia Chamber of Commerce and Industry Thursday held a meeting with the press to discuss the Chamber's achievements in 2013 as well as outline their activities for 2014, including the launching of the Trade Fair Gambia TFG 2014. The theme for this year's trade fair is inclusive growth through partnership. The participating countries are Senegal, Mali, Ghana, Nigeria, Niger, Morocco, Benin, Guinea-Conakry, India, Pakistan and China. According to the president of the Gambia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mohamed Jagana, this year's theme is building partnership, saying they have intensified their dealings with the government, focusing on the office of the president, the vice president and the respective ministries together with public enterprises such as GAIPAR and GT Board.
We would like to build and continue to build partnership with various other businesses and organizations that over the years have been key partners to the Gambia Chamber of Commerce. This includes the UNDP, the British Embassy, the American Embassy, just to name a few.
Mr. Jagana revealed that the Chamber is also setting up an independent professional council that will comprise the UTG, a professional accounting firm and professional legal advisors to look into the Business Dinner Awards. In terms of governance, the President said, GCCI has reviewed and revised the Constitution in line with recommendations made during their last AGM. According to GCCI's top brass, they will upload the proposed draft Constitution on their website to enable the public to comment and send their recommendations.
The board also has considered a new way forward for our chamber with a strategic plan for 2014 to 2018. In the next coming weeks, we will use several forums to review this with members and the general public to ensure that we all contribute in charting the future of the chamber. Similarly, the board has also adopted new service rules for smooth operation of the Secretariat.
The President revealed that the Secretariat and the Board have approved to hold the Business Awards dinner on the 2nd of May 2014 with the theme Building Partnership. The objectives, among other things, are to recognize excellence for remarkable performance of enterprises in the business sector. For the Chief Executive Officer, Aliu Sekar, said GCCI will work on some key areas that would facilitate their dynamism and growth by cultivating best relations with the executive, departments, ministries and agencies as well as local authorities, international agencies and the civil service.
As the voice of the private sector, we will articulate all matters that affect each constituent, as we recognize that each person in the Gambia has a role and responsibility. From the small petty trader on the street corner selling peanuts, or the banana lady, or the person who has some vegetable garden at her backyard.
Mr. Sekar revealed that capacity building on arbitration and mediation is also available to members. The CEO believes with regular sectoral meetings with key sectors and principal drivers of the economy will produce an opportunity to highlight the challenges and propose solutions that are beneficial for everybody.
We are also determined to set up a research unit in partnership with some institutions. And this will help collect and analyze and report on business, trade and economic data, as well as provide the basis of thorough and complete analysis and sharing of information. This will also support the GCCI intermediary and advocacy efforts as well.
Asked about the level of preparedness and publicity, the manager of corporate services, Beatrice Prum, had this to say.
We're expecting more. At takeoff, we'd already sold 25 stalls to international participants. We're not even talking about local participants yet. But when we go to the media, we'll keep you informed of how many people are coming on board, how many countries. But so far, we're doing very well in terms of international participation. Our preparedness, I think, if you go around town now, you see our banners are up at the traffic light. We have one here, have another one in Banjul.
According to Madam Prum, last year's trade fair was one of the most successful trade fairs ever hosted by the Chamber in terms of planning and organization. But officials of the Chamber are promising that this year's, the 7th edition, slated for the 1st to the 16th of March,